Hey, Jimmy.
Hey, Pastor Will.
How are you?
I'm doing just fine. How are you?
I'm all right. How's everybody out there? Y'all doing okay?
Hope you're doing well.
Great. Look what I wore tonight.
Look at that.
Look here.
Boy, isn't that pretty?
Boy, I don't know how pretty it is, but it's a big one. That, Jimmy, is a 4XL.
It is.
Did you know we had any that big?
I special ordered that one.
Oh, did you?
Yes, I did. I had a request.
Okay, all right.
So I made a special order.
Okay, well, that's good then. I'll fold it up and put it right back. And we still do have our Will and Jimmy Show shirts for anybody who wants them. If you're close by, we prefer you come to one of our worship services on Saturday morning. Pick it up. And if you live too far away or can't get here, we'll mail you one.
We'll make a way.
But we've given away how many hundred, Jimmy?
This order puts us at about 600.
600 Will and Jimmy Show shirts.
We're back in. We've got all sizes available again.
Okay.
Small through 2X are available. We've got plenty of them.
Okay, great.
Well, I didn't think we were going to have to order anymore, and then we ran low again.
Have a renewed interest.
Yes.
Okay, well, that's good.
Maybe because it's T-shirt weather.
I would say.
It's unseasonably warm.
Man, it is. Now, we're recording this. We're going to tell you we're doing this last week. If you're watching this on the 15th, 16th? 15th of February, on Wednesday, we're actually recording this last week, okay? Because Jimmy decided to take a vacation this week.
So currently, right now, as you're watching this tonight, I'm on vacation.
Yes,
yay!
He is. And we're trying to really keep some limited hours all week long. If you've been trying to reach us, we are providing our meals from 10 until 12 and our shower facilities for women and men as usual. And other than that, we have pretty much ceased operations for this week only, just because, and we will have the showers open for the men as well in limited basis every day this week.
Right.
But we're Jimmy's taking a much needed break, and we're taking a break. I'm going to try to spend some time away from Shades of Grace and give all the volunteers as much time as we can get.
Right.
Okay, so you're getting this retroactively. Is that how you say that,
Jimmy? I think that's right. Yeah.
I guess that's a way to put it. And so as of right now, some of the forecasts are saying there's going to be snow in the neighborhood. And we don't know if it came or not because it's not time yet.
Right. I'm going to predict it didn't snow.
Okay.
Okay. That's just what I'm going with.
Okay.
Because today let's see, today's Thursday.
It's 72 degrees.
72, 73 degrees. Pretty sure we broke a record today. I don't think it's going to happen.
Well, let's see. Let's lay the money down. Let's wager one dime.
Okay. All right. Deal.
And I believe we will get snow.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So let's see what happens. Of course, by next week this time, when you're getting this, it's probably all going to be gone. If it did.
Yes.
Okay. So we don't know how that's going to go.
That'll work.
Anyway, Jimmy, so it seemed like we just did this.
That's because we did.
We just did.
Yeah. And, instead of running a previous show, a rerun, we decided to do this.
Right.
Still do another special because we like to connect with you whether we're here or not.
And I'm going to be with you tonight in the spirit, virtually. The Lord willing, I'm going to be viewing this tonight and interacting. And so we're together, even though this is pre-recorded by several days.
Chances are I'll be there too.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Just a lot of projects, when we're here as much as we are.
Yes.
And you're well aware of this, things on the home front, projects, pile up, and you just need to take time to do a few things. And when we're only, we're not, only day we're not here is on Sundays.
Sunday, yeah.
And, you really can't conduct a lot of business on Sundays, and so there's just lots of things like that need to be done.
Well, for example, I got home yesterday afternoon, and weather was nice, and a bunch of weeds and clumps of bushes and things that had not been pulled up in the fall. And I got out there and started gathering all that stuff up, and it was almost completely dark, and I looked, and there was my bunny rabbit waiting for me under the bush.
And your little picture there beside you.
Let's show you this. This is in honor of my Mr. Peter Rabbit. As you've seen it on Facebook, I guess. I have a wild rabbit who comes to my yard. He makes regular visits, and I can call his name and say, come to me. He knows my voice. and he'll come hopping up through the bushes and the weeds to me. And he was sitting there last night in the dark. I could hardly see him, waiting for me to give him his treat. But Pastor Michelle brought this to me in honor of Mr. Peter Rabbit.
Yeah.
She made this years ago when she was still living in upstate New York, and said she'd been undergoing some cancer therapy and needed some things to do. And she had made this rabbit, and then she was looking through her things a few weeks ago, and she said, "That's perfect." So I usually keep that over here on the desk, and it is a beautiful.
Yes,
it's a little embroidery. It really is very, very pretty.
It is. I
So
like
that's
that.
Mr. Peter Rabbit, okay?
Yeah.
And it's yours for $19.95 plus tax and delivery. No, I'm just joking. This I will keep. It will not be going out, okay? All right. So yeah, that's in honor of Mr. Peter Rabbit. But yeah, the days are getting longer, Jimmy.
They are.
We're
Yes.
gaining about 2 minutes a day
Yes.
now.
Yes, I'm excited.
And I actually, like I said, felt like getting outside and working in the yard, and that's good.
Yeah. Yeah, I've noticed some daffodils coming up, and
Yeah.
the grass is starting to grow in some spots.
Yeah.
So spring is just right
It's around the corner.
You know.
And our friends in Canada, Charlotte, said they've had deep snow, and she said she'd love to trade with us. So she's going to be here, another week or two?
in
Or is
mid-March.
it's March, yeah.
Yeah, mid-March.
Right before I leave for my trip.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
So
I get
just,
to see
just
them.
in time.
Okay.
Excited about that
Right.
visit. Yes.
Good. Okay, Jimmy, this past Saturday we had another great service. I know.
We did,
I'm
yeah.
speaking that by faith
Yes.
since it hasn't happened yet, but
Well, it's going to be it was a
testimony
special service.
Yeah, it's going to be a special service of testimony, and the message is the power of your testimony. And I hope you watched it on YouTube or Facebook. If you didn't, you can go on there right now tonight and look at it.
Right. Yes,
Right.
you can. It's going to be good. We, like you said, we know we've already put the service
Yes.
together, all the testimonies together,
Right.
and ready to go for Saturday.
And
morning.
Landon was by earlier today before he went to another job and to his job, and we went over the music and all
That's
that.
going to be
So we're
nice.
ready.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. And Mr. Earl, we're so glad you're with us tonight in
Yes.
virtual congregation, and we're so glad for the good news of your knee surgery has been scheduled, and it's been moved back for a week, but you're going to get it done,
Yes.
okay?
Yes. Yes.
So we're happy for that. We've been praying a long time, for many months, for him to be able to get that knee surgery.
and we can't wait to see him back
Yes.
here in person
Yes.
again very soon.
Let Mr. Earl be
Very
right back
soon.
in here praising the Lord.
But we do know
Yeah.
that he's faithfully watching us each week, like
Yeah.
many people are. And,
Yeah.
we do have a lot of people who watch and don't comment, and that's okay. That's fine.
Give
We're
us
just-
some, Jimmy, I didn't mean to interrupt
you're
you
okay.
there, but it was on my mind, and if I don't interrupt you, it goes completely out of my mind.
That's fine.
But let them know about, you may have mentioned it, but our Facebook reaching a certain plateau.
Yeah. So we were just kind of putting some numbers together for the 2022, how many people had watched us and viewed our services and such. And just to throw this out there, we averaged over 6,000 views a week of our services on Facebook and YouTube.
And when we're filling out our year-end reports for the United Methodist Conference, they like to keep records of such just to know how many people are literally being reached by various congregations and to see how effective each church is. And I dare say there's not any churches I know close by that has 6,000 people attending worship in a week.
I don't know of any. I sure don't.
So that's Shades of Grace, a small storefront church.
And then for 2023, we're out to a really good start too. I did a 30-day run of numbers, and over the last 30 days, we are up over 118% of our Facebook involvement, like people that are involved that either comment, like, share our posts and videos. We're 118%.
That's amazing.
That is wonderful.
That is.
And that is strictly attributed to everyone who's watching tonight.
Pushing
by
the share button.
sharing, liking, commenting, just being involved with us.
Yes.
That's where that comes from. So thank you, because you being involved helps get the word out to people
Yes.
who aren't currently involved.
Right.
And think about it. If you're watching tonight, how did you first find out about the Will and Jimmy show?
Right.
Did you see it on Facebook? Did somebody tell you? Did
Or
you
see a
T-shirt?
Yeah.
Right, see a shirt. What, you know.
But it is becoming quite a fad in certain circles.
Yeah. And so that's pretty exciting. It's you know, thank God for social media,
Yes.
really. I know social media can be a burden and just ridiculous sometimes. And there have been times where if it weren't for the Shades of Grace Facebook page, I would have shut my Facebook down just because I kind of get tired of drama sometimes that comes along with it, you know. But I just ignore all that anymore, you know.
Yeah.
And just, I always say, just have fun, you know. Post fun things.
Lighten up a little bit.
Share pictures. I enjoy seeing pictures of people that I grew up with and maybe I don't see. We live too far away, and see them now and their lives and their children. And of course, most of, you know, your Facebook feed is personalized to things that you like and comment on. So my Facebook feed is mostly music stuff. Records, 8 tracks.
Jimmy only likes how many? I like records, he says, and maybe 3 people.
Yeah.
That's that famous T-shirt.
Yeah, this is shirt number 2, by the way, and it's wearing out.
Wow.
I noticed that this morning it's getting frayed.
Well,
so.
yeah, I guess we know what you're going to get for Christmas.
I'm probably going to have to get another one. But anyway, thank you again.
Yes.
I mentioned those numbers because I talk about the importance of sharing and being interactive with us online, and that's YouTube as well.
Yes.
And it really does make a difference. You are playing a big part in the ministry by doing that, because that does help us get the word out.
Yes, it does.
The more you comment, the more you like, the more you share, the more people see that are not necessarily connected to the Shades of Grace Facebook page.
Right. And post-COVID, we are living in a society that is, to a great extent, totally unchurched.
Yeah.
A lot of people just don't bother to be involved in church in person. But, you know, flipping across your phone or computer screen, it becomes addictive sometimes. And people do receive some words of comfort and hope and blessings. So we're just really grateful. And I believe if Jesus were living physically and walking like he did 2,000 years ago, I think somehow he would have a Facebook page of followers.
Yep.
And I hope I would be in the top 10. Who knows?
So. And, you know, we've started something new here recently, the verse of the day.
Yes.
So
how's that going?
Yeah. What do y'all think about that? I would like some feedback on that. We are, each day seems like it's increasing a little more and a little more.
Right.
With people who are liking and sharing. And, you know, I think it's a good start to the day. I do it the previous day before. And I'll
When you meditate on it.
I forget about it. And then I sit there in the morning and, you know, that verse that I read the day before may have a new meaning the next day, based on something you're going through in your life, or
it'll be more relevant tomorrow than it was today, or vice versa.
So I enjoy those.
Yeah, I do too.
And just let us know what you think about those, and we'll keep that going.
All right.
And
okay, and we've got a service on the 22nd.
That's right. We do.
What is it?
That is our Ash Wednesday service.
Jimmy, what do you think about live streaming that one at, what is it, 6 o'clock?
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
What day of the week is that?
That's Wednesday. Ash Wednesday. 22nd.
I think we'll live stream that.
It'll be probably a 30 to 35 minute service.
Yeah.
So we could live stream that and let you participate from wherever you're viewing. We'll tell you to get your ashes and, you know, get a little smut, get a little black, you know, to rub on your forehead. But that's what we do. It's a time of marking ourselves as people who need the grace of God, and it's symbolic of repentance and forgiveness. So Ash Wednesday, as we lead into the season of Lent and going right up until Easter. Okay?
All right.
So that's going to be great.
That is.
And then we'll have a Will and Jimmy show for you at 8 o'clock as well.
Right.
So how about that's going to be a double header? That's going to be a 2 popcorn night.
Yeah, there you go.
Two bags of popcorn night.
And this past weekend, on this Saturday, the 18th, was a monumental day for somebody that I know.
Is that right?
You.
Oh my goodness.
You.
That's exactly right.
That's your...
Could that be this... Oh my goodness.
Yes, Saturday the 18th.
That's coming up, yeah.
Your 70th birthday.
Oh, you shouldn't have said that, Jimmy. Please. It's the
well,
new 35.
you sure don't look.
It's the new
70.
35.
And you don't get around like you're what used to be 70
Yeah,
anyway, I guess. So
Well,
happy
we'll
birthday.
keep that a secret.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Nobody
the secret's
will tell.
out.
Yeah.
No, I'm at the point, I thank God for every day of it and been blessed. So, yeah. So thank you.
You're welcome.
But you've got one, yours was right before mine.
Mine is Ash Wednesday this year.
Oh, yours is on, well, we'll get you paid back on Ash Wednesday.
yeah, it's on about every 10 years or so. My birthday falls on
Ash Wednesday. Okay.
Yep. Yep. So I'm not quite 70, but I'm not all that far from it.
Yeah, you're a long ways. You're a long ways. Okay, so now that the cat's out of the bag, it won't be able to be put back in.
Can't do anything
That's
about
all right.
it now. We share a lot of stuff on this show, kind of like exclusive
That you
news.
can't get anywhere else.
No, we can't.
You all are the Gold Star members.
That's right, and that's good.
Premium.
We try to let you know these things
Yeah.
ahead of time.
Right.
That's just another benefit of
Right.
being with us on
That's
Wednesday.
exactly
evenings.
right.
Yes. All right. Well, let's see. What else did we have going? Well, and remember our recovery class on Monday evening.
Monday evenings. Everybody pass the word, spread the word.
Mm-hmm.
Invite someone to the 5 o'clock Mondays, Shades of Recovery.
Very comfortable environment.
Exactly.
It's over in our little God's living room area
Yes.
up front, and there's some nice, comfortable couches and recliners, and
Yes.
and it's a very comfortable place to
It
be.
is.
So
Yes, it
just
is.
come, join, and I know Jack and everyone's doing a great job
Yes.
facilitating this, and they would welcome you with open arms.
And it's not always about quantity, but it's about quality time together.
right.
So where 2 or 3 or 2 or more come together, God will be with us in
Right.
any situation.
Well, and I can't think of anything else we really have going on.
Well.
Right. Well, and before you know it, which details will follow our walk with the cross on Good
That's going to
Friday.
be on Good Friday.
We'll be here
Now,
very
I
soon.
will already have been to Israel and Egypt before that happens. I will return to Shades of Grace the week preceding Easter. I will definitely be here on Saturday morning for our Easter services. But I am going to Israel, the Lord willing, on the 21st of March, and then taking a few day extension into Cairo, Egypt, which I've done a couple of times in the past. But I'm looking forward to that.
So there will be 2 Saturdays
Yes.
that we will have guest speakers.
And just so you know,
Yeah.
right now, I believe it's is the first one is let's
I
see.
think it's March the 25th.
Yeah, okay, that will be Michael. Is that when Michael is coming?
Yes.
Michael Vaughn, pastor at Gate City United Methodist. He's a wonderful preacher, a great speaker, and you'll want to hear him. He and his wife Heather will be here. And then the following Saturday, Palm Sunday, I should say, it's the Palm Saturday, but it's the Facebook virtual Palm Sunday service. But our district superintendent, Jeff Lambert, will be preaching. And, he plays the guitar. He may sing a song or two, bring a great message.
Yeah.
And hopefully I'm going to be able to maybe participate in a Palm Sunday parade or march or worship in Cairo, Egypt. That would be neat, wouldn't it?
That would be wonderful.
Yeah. So I'm hoping to be able to do that.
Yeah, that's really good. No better time of the year to be there.
See how the Coptic Christians of Egypt or the Orthodox people do this.
I'm sure you'll be taking plenty of photos.
Yeah, oh, I will. Yeah,
Yeah.
I will.
We'll share some of those.
Yes.
Once you get back and we kind of get everything settles down
Right.
from the busyness of Easter, we'll share some of
And
those.
I'll be so excited, and you will all be so excited. I may have to make another trip about a year from now.
Maybe. There you go.
Yep.
Well, I'll tell you what, I've got some questions for
Okay.
you. And since we're on vacation mode, I'm trying to take it easy here this evening.
All right.
All right. The question category is the road to Calvary.
Okay. Oh,
Okay.
that's good. Going
All
up
right.
to the Via Dolorosa.
All right.
Way of the
Question
cross.
number 1. The day after Jesus' triumphant entry into Jerusalem, what did God do when Jesus said, Father, glorify their name?
On the day after,
On the day after Jesus' triumphant entry
which
into
would be
Jerusalem,
Palm Sunday.
what did God do when Jesus said, "Father, glorify thy holy name"?
Jimmy,
I've got multiple choice.
well,
if you like.
I'm just not connecting the question somehow with the verse. Give me what the possibilities are.
Multiple choice answers are: sent a dove, spoke from heaven, or sent an angel.
And
when Jesus said, "Father, glorify thy name," what did God do?
And this was the day after Palm Sunday?
Yes.
The day after the triumphant entry.
Right.
And he didn't send an angel.
No.
He, what were the other two?
Sent a dove or spoke from heaven. This is from John chapter 12.
I honestly, I would say spoke from heaven.
Spoke from heaven. That's it. Yes.
That just seems, somehow the question is kind of difficult for me to
I understand.
Put in context.
Well, you got it right. Spoke from heaven.
Okay.
Okay, question number 2. When the people of Jerusalem heard the voice of God, what did they say it was?
Thunder.
Thunder. There you go.
What is thunder?
Okay. Now it's coming together.
It's coming
maybe
back.
A little. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, question number 3. What was Jesus referring to when he said, if I be lifted up from the earth, will draw all people to myself?
Okay, he was making reference to what happened in the Old Testament when the children of Israel were being bitten by the serpents and they hung a brass snake upon the pole, which was lifted up. So he said, even as Moses lifted up the serpent in the wilderness, so must the Son of Man be lifted up. Is that the question, pretty much?
Well,
he was pointing to his imminent death on the cross.
His crucifixion. Right. Yes.
But he was using the analogy of the serpent upon the pole for people to look to as him hanging upon the pole for the world to see.
That's it. You got it. Okay. That was the long answer, but that's the correct answer. Okay. Question number 4. What did Jesus tell the people that he came into the world to be?
To be?
Uh-huh.
Well, I know he came into the world to seek sinners.
What did Jesus tell the people that he came into this world to be? The multiple choice answers are their leader, their light, or their teacher.
Their light.
Their light. Correct.
He is the light of the world.
Yes. Okay.
And certainly he was the leader too.
Question number 5.
Okay.
According to Jesus' teachings, what would happen to those who love their own life?
What is do-do-do-do-do-do-do? We forgot to give them the music tonight, Jimmy.
We did.
We did forget.
We're gonna have to do
but
better.
we're on vacation, so we couldn't find anybody to play the flute. Okay. Let's see. Those who seek to save their life shall lose it.
They shall lose it. Right. And the bonus question off of that one is, what did Jesus do when he was done speaking to the multitude? What did Jesus do?
Now, did this all happen during Holy Week, or was this just...
well, yeah, and I mean, this is all from...
What verse, what book of the Bible?
This is John chapter 12.
John 12.
What did Jesus do when he was done speaking to the multitude?
Well, you're going to have to give me the
well, this is the bonus. So
there is
it doesn't give you those options.
It doesn't give an option. No. Let's see. Well, in some places when he was speaking and reading, he closed the book, but he wasn't necessarily reading from a scroll or a book at that time, was he?
Well, this one, the answer to this one says he hid himself.
He hid himself.
He hid himself.
Okay.
And if anybody wants to look that up, that's John chapter 12, verse 36.
Well, those were tough tonight. Those were tough questions.
A bit tough.
Yeah.
All right, but you did pretty good.
All right.
We'll give you that one.
All right.
I think that's good.
Okay.
I wonder how everyone else did. You know, I bet you we had somebody out there that got them all right.
I'd say Donna Thompson. Earl is a pretty good student when it comes to most of these.
Yes.
He'll tell us he didn't get them all, but we know better than that.
Yeah.
Who's our other faithful ones who like
Miss
poetry?
Bell's pretty good.
Bell Bird, she ain't half bad.
Yep, she's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let us know how you did there, folks. Regina, she's usually on there.
Yes, she is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, thank you all for joining us on this vacation edition of the Will and Jimmy Show.
We can pretend we're in Maui
Yeah, that works.
or Honolulu.
Yeah, that'll work. Well, thank you all for joining us. It's been fun.
Bye, everybody. We look forward to seeing you Saturday morning right here at 313 East Sullivan Street. Shades of Grace, come as you are. All people welcome. Come and be blessed.
Right. All right. Good night.
Good night.